Welcome to our video where we'll explore 10 incredible reasons you should start drinking rosemary tea daily. Known as an ancient healing remedy, rosemary tea is packed with powerful health benefits that can transform your well-being. From boosting memory and focus to supporting digestion, relieving stress, and promoting hair growth, this herbal powerhouse has something for everyone. Rosemary is rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, making it an excellent natural remedy for protecting your body from harmful toxins and improving overall immunity. Whether you're looking to enhance your mental clarity or find a soothing way to relax after a long day, rosemary tea is the perfect addition to your daily routine. Stay tuned as we uncover the impressive ways this aromatic tea can improve your health and guide you toward a more vibrant, balanced lifestyle. Don't miss out on these life-changing benefits. 1. Improves blood sugar levels. One of the remarkable benefits of rosemary tea is its ability to support healthy blood sugar levels, especially if you're managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. I've personally found this to be an incredible natural way to enhance insulin sensitivity. Rosemary contains compounds that work almost like insulin by helping muscle cells absorb glucose more efficiently. This not only leads to better glycemic control, but also helps in maintaining sustained energy levels throughout the day. No sudden sugar crashes. For anyone seeking a holistic approach to stabilizing blood sugar, sipping on a warm cup of rosemary tea is a simple yet effective step in the right direction. It's truly comforting to know that something as natural as an herb can play such a critical role in supporting metabolic health. What's even more impressive is how rosemary's bioactive compounds actively regulate enzymes involved in glucose metabolism, reducing the risk of long-term complications related to high sugar levels. When I started incorporating rosemary tea into my daily routine, I noticed improvements in my overall energy and better post-meal blood sugar management. Pairing it with a balanced diet of wholesome foods can amplify its effects, making it a staple that I recommend for anyone keeping an eye on their carbohydrate intake. 2. Enhances blood circulation. Another major reason why I advocate making rosemary tea a part of your life is its potential to boost blood circulation. Proper circulation is essential to support the delivery of nutrients and oxygen to different parts of the body, and rosemary tea does an excellent job in helping the body achieve this. It acts as a natural vasodilator, gently widening your blood vessels to improve blood flow while simultaneously lowering blood pressure. I felt a noticeable difference in my hands and feet on chilly days when poor circulation can be an issue. My extremities feel warmer when I consistently drink rosemary tea. Its impact doesn't stop there. Rosemary tea's antioxidant properties actively prevent the formation of blood clots and minimize oxidative stress that can damage blood vessels. This makes it a calming and preventive remedy, particularly for those of us with family histories of cardiovascular conditions or chronic inflammation. Drinking it daily can promote healthier arteries and veins, which naturally reduces the risk of thrombosis or other related issues. For anyone who experiences fatigue or muscle discomfort due to insufficient oxygen circulation, rosemary tea might help by improving microcirculation. I've experienced this firsthand. When I'm feeling sluggish or my muscles feel heavy after long periods of sitting, a cup of rosemary tea helps refresh both my body and mind. It's as though the tea is giving my circulatory system a helping hand, reminding it to keep moving efficiently. Whether you're looking for proactive cardiovascular support or just some everyday refreshment, this tea has powers you'll appreciate for years to come. 3. Aids digestive health. Digestive issues can be incredibly frustrating, ranging from bloating and discomfort after meals to more serious conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. For me, rosemary tea has proven to be a gentle yet powerful ally in addressing these problems. Its antispasmodic properties work to alleviate cramping and gas, providing near-instant comfort after a stressful or heavy meal. If you've dealt with bloating that just doesn't seem to go away, rosemary tea might be the soothing solution you're looking for. One surprising fact about rosemary tea is how it stimulates bile production, which plays a key role in breaking down fats more effectively during digestion. I've started drinking it alongside my meals, particularly those rich in healthy fats, and I've noticed how much lighter my stomach feels afterward. What's more, rosemary's prebiotic attributes also contribute to a healthier gut microbiome. This is essential for building a balanced digestive system and preventing inflammatory issues over time. When dealing with conditions like IBS or even inflammatory bowel diseases like Crohn's or colitis, rosemary tea offers a natural anti-inflammatory boost. Personally, I've found it to be an excellent way to tame occasional flare-ups or discomfort. Of course, it's always best to pair rosemary tea with other gut-friendly foods and practices, but its benefits as part of my routine have been undeniable. For me, it's become a comforting ritual and a natural step toward achieving better overall digestion and abdominal health. 4. Boosts brain health. One of the most compelling reasons I love incorporating rosemary tea into my daily routine is its incredible ability to support brain health. The active compound carnosic acid in rosemary is a true powerhouse for cognitive well-being. It works its magic by combating free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause cell damage and contribute to aging and a variety of chronic conditions, including those affecting the brain. By protecting brain cells from oxidative stress, rosemary tea helps ensure that your cognitive functions remain sharp and your brain stays healthier for longer. Another way rosemary tea boosts brain health is by improving memory and concentration. This herb actively targets acetylcholine, a vital neurotransmitter involved in learning and memory. Drinking rosemary tea has personally helped me feel more focused during long days and better equipped to tackle mental tasks efficiently. It's fascinating to think that with every sip, I'm not just hydrating my body but also potentially enhancing my brain's ability to learn and retain information. But it doesn't stop there. Rosemary's benefits extend to uplifting mood and alleviating anxiety. There's something undeniably therapeutic about sipping on a warm cup of this aromatic tea, which seems to melt away stress and leave me feeling calmer. This calming effect pairs beautifully with the herb's neuroprotective properties, as studies suggest rosemary may help combat neurological conditions like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and other forms of dementia. Knowing that this comforting drink is actively working to protect my brain's long-term health adds an extra sense of peace to each cup. One of the most remarkable aspects of rosemary tea is its potential to reduce brain damage following a stroke. By promoting healthy circulation and reducing inflammation, drinking this tea could help protect the brain from further damage after such an event. Though prevention is key, I find reassurance in the fact that this beverage supports recovery for those who've experienced strokes. Rosemary tea truly feels like a guardian of mental clarity and overall brain health. 5. Relieves joint and muscle pain. If you're anything like me, muscle soreness and occasional joint pain can crop up from time to time. Whether after an intense workout session, a long day at work, or simply the natural wear and tear of daily life. This is where rosemary tea becomes a soothing remedy that I can count on. Thanks to its incredible anti-inflammatory properties, this tea has a way of easing aches and pains, providing relief from conditions like arthritis and osteoarthritis. I've noticed that drinking this herbal infusion consistently has helped me feel less tense and more at ease, especially in my joints. What makes rosemary tea even more effective is its versatility when paired with rosemary essential oils. I often use rosemary oil topically to target specific areas of discomfort, applying it to my knees or shoulders after a tiring day. The warm, comforting scent helps me relax while the oils work to alleviate muscle tension. Together, drinking rosemary tea and using the essential oils as part of a self-care routine create a powerful combination for pain management. It's also worth mentioning that rosemary tea isn't just for those grappling with chronic conditions. It's fantastic for relieving temporary muscle soreness as well. After a day of outdoor activities, or when I've pushed my body a bit harder than usual, sipping this tea feels like a mini restorative ritual. It has this unique way of addressing physical discomfort while also calming the mind, making it an ideal choice for anyone seeking holistic relief from joint and muscle pain. 6. Reduces stress and improves sleep. Stress feels like an unavoidable part of modern life, doesn't it? No matter how carefully we plan or how much we try to manage our responsibilities, moments of anxiety can creep in. For me, rosemary tea has been a game changer in helping manage heightened stress and encouraging relaxation. There's something almost meditative about sitting down with a fragrant cup of this tea. Its calming aroma instantly helps me feel grounded, while the act of sipping itself gives me a chance to slow down and reset. Regularly drinking rosemary tea has been particularly helpful in reducing my overall levels of stress. It's almost as if the herb naturally soothes frayed nerves and restores a sense of mental calm. With its ability to stabilize mood and reduce anxiety, it's no surprise that rosemary tea has gained a reputation as a natural stress buster. Whether I'm managing looming deadlines or juggling personal responsibilities, it offers me a moment of peace during the chaos of daily life. Perhaps the most valuable benefit of rosemary tea for me, however, is its impact on sleep. Stress-induced insomnia had been an ongoing issue for me at one point. I'd find myself tossing and turning, mind racing with all the things left unchecked on my to-do list. Incorporating rosemary tea into my evening routine has helped me transition more easily into a restful night's sleep. The soothing properties of the tea promote relaxation, making it easier to unwind and quiet my thoughts before bed. Pairing rosemary tea with other calming rituals like reading a book or practicing deep breathing exercises has created a more intentional nighttime routine that ensures I wake up feeling refreshed. The improved sleep quality I've experienced has had a ripple effect on my overall well-being, leaving me more energized and better able to tackle the day ahead. It amazes me that something as simple as a cup of tea can have such profound effects on stress reduction and restful sleep. 7. Strengthens immunity. One of my favorite reasons to drink rosemary tea is how it fortifies the immune system. It's incredible to think about the antioxidant and antimicrobial properties packed within those fragrant leaves. These natural compounds help our bodies combat a range of infections caused by viruses, bacteria, and fungi, which can be especially helpful during flu season or when everyone around you seems to be catching something. I've always admired how something so simple can be so powerful in protecting the body from harm. What's even more fascinating is rosemary's historical use as a natural food preservative. For centuries, people have relied on its protective effects, not just for health, but also for practical uses like keeping food fresh. To me, this emphasizes how rosemary has always been regarded as a versatile and valuable plant. When I sip on a warm cup of rosemary tea, I like to imagine I'm tapping into this ancient knowledge, giving my body an added layer of defense. Regularly incorporating it into my routine makes me feel more resilient, and it's a small yet impactful step toward a healthier immune system. 8. Supports liver health. The liver is such a hard-working organ, and yet it often doesn't get the attention it deserves. That's why rosemary tea stands out to me. It has impressive benefits for liver health that can make a real difference. Drinking rosemary tea regularly can help reduce fat accumulation in the liver, a crucial factor for maintaining its proper function. It's also known to protect the liver from damage caused by toxins and medications, something I find incredibly reassuring in today's world where processed foods, environmental pollutants, and pharmaceutical use are common. People dealing with fatty liver disease could find rosemary tea particularly beneficial. While it's not a magic cure, rosemary tea serves as an excellent natural support to traditional treatments. Incorporating it into my routine feels like a way to take charge of my liver health proactively, offering it the care it needs to do its vital job. Every time I drink rosemary tea, I reflect on how it's working behind the scenes to keep my liver strong and functional. It's a gentle reminder of how nurturing our body with the right herbs can make a significant difference in our overall health. 9. Promotes skin and hair health. When it comes to skin and hair, rosemary tea truly feels like a natural beauty elixir. I've noticed how potent it is in combating some of the most stubborn skin issues such as acne, psoriasis, and even patchy hair loss like alopecia areata. These conditions can be frustrating and difficult to manage, but the natural compounds in rosemary seem to target them effectively, providing a ray of hope for those of us who prefer herbal solutions. Beyond treating specific conditions, rosemary tea also helps prevent premature aging, which is something almost everyone worries about at some point. Its antioxidant properties work tirelessly to fight off free radicals that can damage the skin and accelerate aging. I've found that drinking rosemary tea regularly makes my skin feel more vibrant and healthy, as if it's glowing from within. It doesn't stop there, though. Rosemary tea is a wonderful ally for wound healing as well. The idea of speeding up the skin's recovery process and reducing scarring just adds to its charm. And then there's its amazing effect on hair. I've always been inspired by rosemary's ability to promote hair growth and improve scalp health. Whether it's dealing with thinning hair or just wanting stronger, shinier strands, drinking rosemary tea or even rinsing hair with cooled rosemary tea feels like a natural way to enhance my beauty routine. Rosemary tea is more than just a drink. It's a way to nourish beauty from the inside out. 10. Benefits eye health. Protecting eye health becomes so important as we age, and rosemary tea makes it easy to support my vision naturally. One of the most impressive benefits is its ability to slow down the progression of cataracts and age macular degeneration. These are two very common issues that can significantly impact quality of life. Knowing that the simple act of drinking rosemary tea can offer some level of defense gives me peace of mind. What I find equally noteworthy is rosemary's capacity to shield against vision loss linked to aging. Eyesight is something many of us take for granted until it starts to deteriorate, but rosemary tea helps me feel like I'm taking proactive steps to preserve this vital sense. Its natural antioxidants do the heavy lifting to protect the delicate cells in the eyes from damage. For me, sipping rosemary tea isn't just a way to unwind, it's also an act of self-care for my future. Every cup reminds me that I'm investing in my long-term health and doing something truly beneficial for my eyes. Whether it's sitting down with a book or enjoying the view of nature, I love knowing that rosemary tea is helping me keep those moments clear and vivid for years to come. Methods to use rosemary. When it comes to natural remedies, rosemary has stolen the spotlight in my health routine. It's not just a fragrant herb that makes Mediterranean dishes pop, it's also a powerhouse when it comes to wellness. And one of my absolute favorite ways to enjoy its benefits is through a warm, soothing cup of rosemary tea. But rosemary is so versatile, and there are many ways you can incorporate it into your life. Allow me to share some of my favorite methods to use rosemary, each one adding a unique benefit to your daily wellness practices. 1. Infuse it for tea. There's something incredibly calming about sipping on rosemary tea, especially when you know it's doing wonders for your body. Preparing an infusion is super simple. All you need to do is steep fresh or dried rosemary leaves in hot water for a couple of minutes. I love how you can customize it with a touch of honey or a splash of lemon for added flavor. The resulting tea has a woody, slightly minty taste that feels both refreshing and grounding. Plus, you can enjoy it hot on cozy mornings or chilled as a refreshing summer drink. Drinking rosemary tea daily may help support digestion, improve mental clarity, and even boost your circulation. I like to think of it as my little cup of health. 2. Boil it for a decoction. If you're after a stronger punch of rosemary's goodness, you've got to try making a decoction. While tea uses the leaves, a decoction focuses on the tougher parts like stems, which are loaded with essential nutrients. To make it, just boil the stems in water for about 5 minutes. The flavor is bolder and you'll extract more of the herb's beneficial compounds. This method is perfect when I'm looking for a natural energy boost or simply when I need to squeeze every bit of rosemary's healing potential into my day. 3. Spice up your cooking. Another fantastic way I use rosemary is in my cooking. Honestly, it's one of the easiest ways to reap its benefits without even thinking about it. Whether I'm roasting vegetables, seasoning meats, or even tossing it into a pasta sauce, rosemary elevates the taste of every dish. Its earthy, slightly piney flavor pairs beautifully with a variety of foods. But the benefits aren't just about flavor. Did you know that rosemary can actually reduce harmful compounds that form when cooking meats at high temperatures? It's like having a delicious dish with a side of health protection. Now, every sprinkle of rosemary feels like an extra effort toward wholesome eating. 4. Take it in supplements or capsules. If you're someone who struggles to fit herbs into your daily meals, rosemary supplements are a great alternative. They are available in powdered or capsule form and offer a concentrated dose of this wonderful plant. On days when I don't have time for tea or a rosemary-infused meal, having the option to simply pop a capsule is a lifesaver. This method is particularly helpful for people looking to target specific health concerns, as you can easily track and adjust your rosemary intake. 5. Use it topically or for aromatherapy. Outside of consuming rosemary, its topical and anoramic uses are incredibly underrated. I've fallen in love with rosemary essential oil for massages. Mixing a couple of drops with a carrier oil like coconut or almond oil feels like a spa day at home. Its invigorating scent and natural anti-inflammatory properties help relax sore muscles after a tough day. And that's not all. You can also find rosemary as a key ingredient in creams, lotions, and even shampoos. It's fabulous for skin and delicious-smelling hair care. I also adore using rosemary oil for aromatherapy. Just a few drops in a diffuser can create an environment that's both calming and uplifting. Sometimes, I'll add a sprig to a pot of simmering water on my stove for a natural, herbaceous air freshener. Potential side effects and risks. I can't stop singing the praises of rosemary tea and its many health benefits, but like all good things, moderation is key. Over the years, I've learned that while rosemary is a powerhouse for improving health, it's important to be aware of its potential side effects and risks. Whenever I consider adding a new herb or remedy to my daily routine, I like to make sure I know all the facts, and I encourage you to do the same. Here's what I've discovered about the risks associated with rosemary and how to use it safely. 1. Allergic reactions to watch for. While rosemary has been a wonderful addition to my life, it's important to remember that not everyone responds to it the same way. Allergic reactions can happen, especially for people with sensitive skin or those applying rosemary-based products to open wounds. For example, I've heard of cases where applying rosemary oil directly to the skin caused redness, irritation, or even itchy rashes. If you're new to rosemary, I recommend starting small to see how your body reacts. For topical products, do a quick patch test on a small area of skin before using it more liberally. When in doubt, stick with diluted amounts, especially for essential oils. 2. The risks of overconsumption. Here's something I didn't realize at first when I started drinking rosemary tea daily. There is such a thing as overdoing it. While drinking 1 or 2 cups of this delightful tea can offer many health perks, having more than that could lead to unwanted side effects like bloating, nausea, or even vomiting. It's all about balance. I learned the hard way once when I was experimenting with different herbal teas and got carried away with rosemary. Drinking too much, too quickly left me feeling queasy, which was definitely not the goal. These days I stick to 1 cup in the morning or afternoon, and sometimes skip a day here and there to give my system a break. 3. Specific health concerns you should know about. Rosemary, while amazing in so many ways, isn't suited for everyone. For one thing, pregnant or breastfeeding women should generally avoid it. The herb contains compounds that can potentially stimulate uterine contractions and may not be safe during pregnancy. I always recommend discussing any herbal remedies with a doctor if you're navigating such a delicate phase of life. Similarly, if you have gallstones, bleeding disorders, or certain medical conditions, rosemary might not be your best friend. I've read that it could aggravate these conditions or interfere with how your body handles them. On top of that, rosemary has a knack for interacting with medications. It's particularly risky if you're taking blood thinners, high blood pressure medications, or insulin. Since rosemary can affect blood pressure and blood sugar levels, combining it with similar medications could intensify their effects, which isn't always a good thing. If you're on medication, it's definitely worth double-checking with a healthcare professional about whether rosemary is a safe addition to your routine. 4. Always consult a professional. When it comes to using rosemary, the best advice I can give is to seek personalized guidance from a medical professional. I know it's tempting to jump headfirst into a new health trend. I've been there, but expert advice can save you from potential pitfalls. When I first started drinking rosemary tea, I made a point of talking to my doctor, and it gave me peace of mind knowing it was a safe choice for my health needs. Whether you're considering rosemary tea, supplements, or topical products, be mindful of how they might interact with your unique circumstances. It's easy to forget that even natural remedies can have powerful effects on our bodies. Final thoughts. Rosemary tea is truly one of my favorite healing remedies, but like any herbal addition, it's important to approach it with care. By understanding potential risks like allergic reactions, overconsumption, and possible health interactions, I feel more empowered to enjoy its incredible benefits safely. If you're curious about rosemary tea or any of its other uses, my advice is simple. Take it slow. Stay informed, and don't hesitate to get some input from a healthcare professional. That way you can fully enjoy the remarkable health boost rosemary brings to the table without any unnecessary risks. Trust me, your body will thank you.